Nomba jumne le le je je wa na no ba su be re wa na ja za de ma de wa je wa je de je ba je wa ne ya ka lo ju wa la na me ba ya na je do ma su ge jum de de wa ja do ba la la je ba je o nomba jumne le le je wa na ju ba ya Sanjere vana jasa dhamma deva shiva jita jama jiva deva lana me bala me nage dhamma sange jumde deva jiva sajadu vala tanda lo judo jasa jiva dhamma jumde deva jiva rajamba Sanjere vana jasa dhamma deva shiva jita jama jiva deva kala jiva Nana me na je domba sangye chumde ne baja vaja kya duba la da Jodo jase je o kanze kanye so jodan de sa je le la komba de Mane je le le na cho je so de se ke ba jo la da da lo na da kong jo lo so Je je jan so se je le mo da da wa je de so ma la ya wa mo cho je jo la da Se je le mo de me la we ja se lo do wa jo la da da lo Dura Jura Sabaso, Yame Joje Jola Zalo, Gombo Joje Jembo, Jembo Dombo, Sono Le Jaze, Deje La Chandala, Tamendo Jandava, Giving so. No, 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 Jojo was a Jula, Tone, Dove, Lavata, Shaggy Damba, Yande, Lion, the Lord, the Bajayo, Majashi, give up a song. Ranga Semne Yosan, the Sanjay Dambaye, Kamara, Mameda, Jumasavat. Minwa Lodo Dindava, the Jino, the Darada, Sonman, the Tamje Siva, Combato, the Joja, Dada, the Gada, Nada, Chive, Lamdrup, Sive, Zole, Roa, Jo, Baba Kunjo, Sona, Chazala, Jaga, Jaga, Bambara, Lagan, the Jimbo, Joseph, the Jimbo, Jumdana, Samono, Jizawe, Chujanam, Raja, Jilanya, Parajo, Yonde, Sambaja, Baba, Jereza, Shiraja, Parada, Samaja, Vanyan, Badaja, Pumba, Mareba me mareba seba me bade gaje sebe padoyo me do dejendo don hawa do kunjua don goba don la me yuji me do madabaya me do shareba da da na jojo samba na na toba me be shira ge paro de chimbala de jende Draba me je lo le je de nyang le de be ta jindo de sonda namara jibe sange damje shira ge paro de chimbala Lana me ba yanda ba chanjo da oba do ba sa ge do da da ve na shira ge paro de chimbinga re ba chimbinga lana me be minya ba da nya benga do da yara de jwa je benga me je bana de ba ji ba cha de shira ge paro de chimbinga me ba te ata ga de para sa ga de bo de so share bo ju samba samba jembo de da shira ge paro de Chimba Samola Lava Joe, Nene Chomba, Samba Jamo, Baba Genesi, Wanjola, Lezo Chijawa, Lezo Rigi, Potential, Regeva, the Jaki, the Bajin, Shiragi, Paro, the Chimba Samola, Javana, the Gija, Sedan, the Baja, and the Podan, and the Samba, Samba Jamo, Baba Genesi, Wanjola, Akasamarata Jandara Sama Yapi Deyata Gate Gate Parasagata Bodhiso Baba Kunjosum Jekaya Lembe Doje Chere Nupara Joje Prabha Joje Shem Dage Baja Mejebe Zorenge Bada Jeje Gere Dondra Jeje Vada Mijeme
The back side, page 8. They're requesting prayer to the lineage lamas of the gradual path to enlightenment. Karma is all and Rove,
Dear
me me je be de je je re je me je be on boy jambe kan je ge be so je tuang ga ba lo sa da be sha la ya so lo sa ya da be sha la so wa de je be wang zhu jambe ja so me be ni ma be ba ni ye dan be zi zi pa so da me la ma ye sum la ye so wa an da me la ma ye sum la ye so wa so jo gu ni ji ji du ze ba go so ngu ju ro ja wa yin sa long da nga da san je yi che ja ke ro chen bo ye sum la ye so wa ke ro chen bo ye sum la ye so wa za ji ji jan ze chen be pe ye ya tu ze gun zhou jan ze lam san san ze lo san yi Lama sum la so wa ande je je lama sum la so wa ta de ai ben je nga wa ai chan ba da de ye to se ai lo san ai nin da ya zo ya da be yen de da ye ma tin je lama sum la so wa tin je lama sum la so wa la sa ye she ai tian ba ya ra je lo de ai san be zhe ge en an zhuo la sa ye ja be ai zhu zu ai jing ge song me la ma ye sum la ye so wa song me ai la ma ye sum la ye so wa nam je ji be long do le she zhe ni je tian la yan da zhe ka de nya me za be ai la ma la go so go bai chen bo roi so go so go bai chen bo roi so wa mang de a dam ba ra sha be chen bo re ni je be re da ya su ni ke za de je mu ze gun de ni den je ke do ai sha la ya so天在给着上来说话的，绕进的马路对面个老三长不了老些中，老少军的轮着家子都天在这边过来说。这边过来说话的，讲把走的两座棚。突击来到江的金边，做那些这俩家族估计，人家是在老马拉说话的，人家是老马拉说话的，我上叫我估计一些。接着这么讲的金边，做他什么经过了家子出的我，听见了没？啥了也说完的，听见了没？啥了说完的。我也落山讲的宁不说，今天讲的老些趣味，谁说忘记了总把没背。南巴这边的拉说话，南巴这边的拉说话，没叫了这上坡结尾，这个这面的这距离，开往个街梦的路，这他也这边工具，我的他也都是工具说话。Raja Sora Gula Tavi Kesan Tava Trivi Jebe Tage Zeba Sanze Shinyan Nala Suva Sanze Shinyan Nala Suva Vandya Lame Nambara Tava Ala Keje Tan Ala Dai Miji 见在来巴拉东为某个的拉面见来怎了
就巴拉就
the prayer of the meditation prayer, the foundation of all good qualities, the graduate path of enlightenment. So can be read in English, and then those who want to recite Tibetan, they can recite Tibetan. So it can be democratic. Yabara Tone Beba Toma Yukuma Chimbu Tembara Chingi Inje Tam Nyebe Nyenda Nyaga Nyuto Ojidu India Kundo Nyingbo Lembe Lo Junjia Meba Jawa Chingi Rozo Yawa Chuye Chubu Shenyu Jibe Chewa Temba Shive Jesu Luta Jima Jinkana Lente Chijire Tawa Nyeba Tembo Nyene Nyebe Zota Shen Tawa Nangyabo Kezo Tata Njubara Cheba Lata Do Patan Tembara Jingi Chebe Mingo Dunga Kungi Goyide Miro Sebe Punzo Nyene Rene Tabe Dewa La Tunye Chimbo Kewa Jingi Samba Teye Tamba Ye Chenda Shijin Bayu Chimbo Tembe Tawa Sosora Tawa La Tuwa Nimbo Cheba Jingi Danye Sezo Longwa Chichin Tumbo Jiran Jowa Kunya Tenjo Tone Jowa Juwe Kuche Vichancho Semcho Chomba Jingi Samzama Geja Zuje Namso La Kumba Mena Chanju Minju Yaba Tone Gyose Tomba La Somba Jabu Loba Jingi Lobe Yola Yangwa Shije Jingyanga Tongla Zuje Choba Shine Lando Songdo Dewe Lam Yudo Gyula Gewa Jingi Tomo Lamjan Nudu Jubana Tewa Kungi Chogyo Doji Kasa Jewe Jungo Tamba Tendewa Nidu Juba Jingi Monjo Namye Jubi She Namda Tamse Tomba Sungwan Shama Mimbi Ngeba Nidu Ne Soba Antute Sungwa Jingi Tengyude Nyori Jenena Jejen Tome Zomba Tenje Nanjo Chole Miye Wa Tabe Sungchen Druwa Jingi Yatara Lamsan Tembe Shinye Ta Tsujen Drube Tona Shabde Chedan Nange Bado Jube Zonye Wa Shiwa Jingi Lado Kyawa Gundo Yangda Lama Dantane Chuje Bala Longje Alabye Yande Arasa Ngoba Nyodo 사와이게 죄게 자라바 아와도 예당고르라나멘달 니야다야메 On this occasion that we have achieved a good human basis or a good human birth with all of the different leisures and endowments, and we've met with the Holy Dharma, which is so difficult to, the perfect human rebirth, which is so difficult to achieve, and that we've met with the Holy Dharma, which is so difficult to meet with, and also we've met with the spiritual friend, who is also so difficult to meet with. So now on this occasion of having so many auspicious circumstances complete, then we should definitely make up our minds to practice the Holy Dharma. Now, also, we must practice now. If we don't practice now, then since
we're not sure which will come first, tomorrow or the next life. So definitely we have to practice now, because if we were to die without practicing, then since what happens to us after this life, it depends upon the positive and negative karma that you've created. Therefore, we would definitely be born in the lower realms. So therefore, it's necessary for us to practice right now.
Choose the I can't just say yours and not that same juice on the Yaji in Barre. In doing other Toma Mevan Tande Badu Reda Ron Devan Dojo, Devi Jutru Mashaji. Dongan Dondo Yonayo, Dongar Jutru. Tende Sene, Tandaba the Kovan Code in Barre. Yendida. Sende Niego Nienda, and then you think Chuji and Dribu, and Cheju to give a Yinayon, you think Chuji and Drion Yina, and they don't have you chatting your day.
So then, when we talk about practicing Dharma, this means transforming the mind. Now, since beginning this time up until now, although we wanted to experience happiness, no.
What's called Dharma is the generate good heart. It's called for generate good heart.
Oh, excuse me. So when we talk about practicing Dharma, what that means is practicing a good heart. Practicing a good heart. Then, since beginning this time up until now, we wanted happiness, but not knowing the causes of happiness, we didn't create the causes for happiness. And although we have never wanted suffering, since we only created the cause for suffering, therefore we've remained all this time in psychic existence, suffering in psychic existence. So what we need to do then is to practice Dharma, and when we're practicing, if our practice is mixed with the 8 worldly concerns or the 8 worldly dharmas, then what we're doing will nevertheless be the cause for suffering.
Sendela, the genius of Canada was a chumbayinayo, Chiesena, Kanga Shan and Royare, Tendiendo, Sendele, and the Chimaka Chivaji, a child of Yore, Tendiendo, the Chimeton, and Bajiko.
So we need to practice, therefore, without our practice being mixed with the 8 worldly dharmas, the 8 worldly concerns. And the way to do that is to stop our attachment to the appearances of this life, and this means our attachment to, I think, like fame and I didn't catch.
So Dharma we practice, it should not be mixed with the appearance, the appearance and the grasping mind of this life. Grasping my mind, grasping to this life, appearance of this life. So it should not be mixed with that. The Dharma Buddha practice should not be mixed with the mind grasping the appearance of this life.
And so, in order to overcome that kind of attachment to the appearances of this life, then what we need is to be mindful of death, knowing that when we die, then we have to, whatever wealth or whatever reputation or whatever one might have built up during this life, all of this has to be left behind. So it's through reflecting on that we can overcome our attachment to those to the appearances of this life.
네 밤에버리 되는데 그러다 고반의 마다가 봐도 말다 되는데 대화지 요양매를 되는데 세명원도 삼나 알아봐 맞지가지 근데 고아 안에 탁도 봐지 좋나 삼바 고아의 단도제 도지 나 고아의 단도제 도지는 고아의 탑이 탑 가르치고 요새나 그래다 고비 주에 자와 단지 말해봐 대donde 너무 가서 시럽지 나봐 뒤에 땡지 뒤에 주서 주진이 나봐지 사배 나봐서 냠서 놓고 그래
then so in the future we might be able to achieve a few births in the fortunate realms of psychic existence, but such things are not definite, or they're not fixed. What that means is that until we escape from psychic existence, then there's no way that we can experience any really reliable or trustworthy happiness, any permanent happiness, that we can find any permanent happiness. So therefore, there was something I missed here, but anyway, what Rinpoche went on to say was, so therefore what we need to do is develop the wish, the mind wishing to become free of psychic existence. And then as for the method for that, the method for achieving freedom from psychic existence, this involves understanding that the root cause, the fundamental cause of psychic existence is what we call the self-grasping ignorance, and understanding the wisdom which will eradicate that, which will destroy that, which is the wisdom realizing emptiness, which is a mind that has a completely opposite way of engaging in the object or grasping at the object to the way of this self-grasping ignorance. The basis for that wisdom is the practice of concentration, and the basis for that concentration is the observation of morality, keeping morality. So I missed something out in the middle about the semi, something like that. Something in the middle about this. That's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
말다 시럽지 나봐 그래 근데 돈이도 비 싫었다고 성교열에 인간도 돈이도 비 싫어 우제 맞다나요 돈이 그래 다 투섬지 투성이 싫어게 그 고아적으로 근데 주머니나 근데 투성이 싫어게 또 봐서 그거래 된대냠내지요 가세 때는 투성이 제다와지는 게 맞다나요 돈이 있어야 간지지 있나 삼네 태좀 사와이나요 공고에 사와는 노용이 거래 인데 다 텐데지네 그래 좋나네 돈이 또 맞아나 투성이 싫어지야 대 맞아나요 다 돈이 간지지 있나 삼네 그게 삼도 돈이야 어다 텐데 계지 뭐래
So then what we really need then to be free of psychic existence is the wisdom, the training in wisdom, the higher training in wisdom, and that refers to the wisdom realizing selflessness. So now, even if we're not able to develop the actual realization of emptiness, at least what we should try to know.
To have the higher training. That's separate. Not to have that, to have realized, not that one.
I'm sorry.
So need to realize emptiness, and for that need to the concentration, somehow that need foundation, the heart and morality. So the next one.
Okay.
So even one could not generate realization of emptiness in this life. But at least you should have wisdom of listening, or at least by listening, reflecting, wisdom, understanding the meaning of it, what it means emptiness.
So, yes. So that means so if you don't actually get to realize it, then try to gain some experience of it through listening and reflection, and in a sense try to get some realization of emptiness on that level.
Intellectual understanding.
Which is an intellect.
Yeah, having wisdom.
Which is like
listening and reflecting from the wisdom. Yeah.
An intellectual understanding.
Yes.
So now, at least that means even if we can't actually get the actual realization or ascertainment of the...
No. Even one didn't get the actual wisdom or intellectual understanding, the correct intellectual understanding by listening and reflecting. You see, even that didn't happen, but at least the doubt, how is that, what is the emptiness, at least that's the question should ask, even that help.
And the reason why we should at least try to have that kind of doubt arising in our mind is because even just having some doubt about emptiness, wondering about whether things are empty or not and so forth, even this is something which does an incredible amount of harm to the root of psychic existence. And then as for the concentration, the actual concentration, by which we mean shine or karma abiding, which is a level of concentration which is achieved, which is qualified by having this bliss of physical and mental pliancy. This is the level of concentration that we need, because when we talk about a union of insight and calm abiding, so evidently we need to have that calm abiding. That's why we need that kind of level of concentration. So
the fully characterized karma abiding.
Sorry?
The fully characterized karma abiding, the extremely refined states of the body mind.
Mm-hmm. So then, even if one can't actually meditate in that way, then what we need to try to develop is the ability to remain one-pointedly on the object of meditation, and then gradually train in that.
Virtuous object.
A virtuous object, sorry. On a virtuous object, and then by gradually training that, we would be able...
Beginning a few seconds, then later a few hours. Develop.
First with a few seconds.
Then gradually one will accomplish the karma abiding.
And then a few hours, and then we will... Yes, okay, thank you.
다 주rinji laba tanda shenegen juso royage 주rinji laba nijodombe 주rim jela songiyo imbare dana rabjonina kesonoge 주rim chimbayina ni genye gazeni genye majonayo nija chibe nyenege domba tanda songiyo da rene magijoe no ne na ji zang bong ba yin na yo ti choge da ko pyo ji to bi ge dan de de ne ni jo de do ko to che ya no je ma re.
Then when we look at the causal collection for developing this level of concentration of karma abiding, then amongst those is the morality of restraining from negative conduct nature, the bad negative karma, negative actions. Now, In the case of a Rabjung or one of the monks and nuns, then this would involve observing the morality of the Getsul and the Getsul, male and female Getsul. Anyway, the Getsul and Gelong. Then, in the case of a lay person, then there is the upasaka or the householder vows, those 5 vows, you know, and at least it would be good to keep the what we call the nyeni vows, which means the one-day vows, the one-day precepts, where you've observed the vows for 1 day. And in the case of the upasaka or the genyin, what we normally call the householder precepts, then taking at least one and keeping at least one is of great benefit.
From the so for the lay, then for the sanghas, the 30 vows, 23 vows, the full ordination for the male female, then 30 vows, male female, then for the lay, the 8 lay vows, then upasaka 8 lay vows, then even that is not possible, then the 1 day, the 8 month, 8, you know, the 8 precepts, the 8 precepts. The 8 precepts needing to liberation. So even that one cannot, even the 1 day precepts for the lay, even the 1 day precepts, these 8 precepts cannot do. Then from 10 on virtues, from 10 on virtue, at least you abandon what you take vow one, you know, vow abandon 1. So that will have that much great benefit you will receive.
아다 라바서 냠서 논네 라니 타바 토기 요레데 에 대점 좀 줘봐 그래서 담제 론노지 대화도 받아 동안면도 봐 냠바야 지 아니 론다 데메 많이 봐 론은 들고 도모 매번에 체인지 정도 봐샤다 들리는데 인도 심제 담지 더 제공도 대다 심지어 더 제발라 단단 누바메가 인도 소리요나 니요도부터 선지 공부는 요인다 선지 던지지 또 선지 공부도 봐자고 냠비 삼바 그러다 저주심 주마 저지 제네 아니 주세고 요래.
By the practice of the 3 higher trainings, then one would be able to achieve one's own personal liberation, but that wouldn't be enough, because all sentient beings are exactly the same as oneself in wanting happiness and not wanting suffering. And furthermore, since beginning this time, they've been kind to us. They've all been just kind to us, so kind to us. So we should make up our minds, I must therefore achieve the welfare of all the sentient beings. So then, having made that decision, if we look to see whether we can actually achieve the welfare of all the sentient beings, we see we don't right now have the ability, and if we look around to see who has the ability, we see that only a fully enlightened being has that ability. So seeing that, we should make up our minds, I must achieve the state of enlightenment for the sake of all the countless sentient beings, and for that reason I'm going to listen to these teachings.
그래서 전주 남녀는 말라 고안예반이나 남초선제도 고안예반이나 근데 예담나이 샤세보다 대조도 조송하다 리빈나가 개바 된들레죠 동체반이 선거래.
Now the Dharma that we're going to be listening to is the stages of the path to enlightenment. The remaining, we're going to carry on with the teaching of that. We're going to be teaching the remainder of that. and then I didn't catch the rest. I didn't understand.
They haven't the listening and the reflection, listening and explaining the Lamrim teaching, that is the heart of the whole interpret the Dharma, and listening and reflecting, then it's a great benefit, much more extraordinary than having recited the recitation mantra 100,000,000 times. And then being expert in the five wisdom,
five sciences.
Five sciences, yes. Being expert is a great benefit, much more extraordinary than being expert in the five sciences of knowledge.
Then why is it that it's so meaningful to gain an understanding of the stage of the path to enlightenment, this teaching? The reason is that even just...
Why it's so meaningful?
Why it's so...
Do you have understanding?
Why it's so meaningful, yeah. Why it's so meaningful. Because even if one only has... one is only able to understand and put into practice just a part of the Lamrim teachings, like, for example...
More meaningful than being the previous one, expert in the five sciences of knowledge and all those other things.
Yes. Then like, for example, the mindfulness of death, then such a practice is so useful for being able to overcome, to subdue one's mind, or to train one's mind, to subdue one's mind, which is the whole purpose of the Lamrim teaching. So without that, then even if you were expert in the five sciences and so forth, as we were saying before, then it would be of no use. So then...
no benefit to one's mental continuum.
Would be no
benefit to one's mental continuity.
Would be no benefit to one's mental continuum. And then, furthermore, this is also a teaching which contains all of the essential points, the vital points of all of the Buddha's or the victors, the Buddha's scriptures. Also, when we're listening to the Dharma teachings, listening to the Dharma teachings is something which is also to train or to subdue one's mental continuum. So when one is listening to the teachings, then what we need to be doing is to check our own minds to see whether or not our own minds are actually in accordance with the teaching that we're listening to. And if we see that there is some sort of disharmony, or that there is that the way of our mind is working is not in accordance with our way of conducting our lives is not in accordance with the teaching, then we should try to change that.
Teaching that is explained.
The teaching, if we see that it's not in accordance with the teaching that's been explained, then we should try to change that, because otherwise just listening to the teaching in order to gain knowledge is not much use.
Because LamRimChenmo Karma and the same 정보대 누야게 답이 매버리 송거래 그래 추진의 추지 송바이나 LamRim 될 때네 and same 도 그래서 다 LamRimChenmo Karma 추지 쇼바이나 and 제답산 매봐 차로요래 데인데 그게 년도대 주도야로 이제네 데는 넘바이나 그 진람시에도 말아요 얘도 산나ペ모 용그래
Listen, the Lamrim teachings, if you've become this traditional, it means like I think the term that we use is becoming thick-skulled with respect to the Lamrim teachings. Then there's really nothing that you can do to remedy that. With other teachings, if you become sort of like impervious to what they teach, or like thick-skulled in that way, then it can be remedied through listening to and practicing the Lamrim. So the whole point of the Lamrim is just for subduing the mind. And so seeing that it has this special blessing, we should listen to the teaching. I'm pretty sure
precious, and it is a blessing. Listen to the Lamrim has a special blessing.
In this way, then, it's listening to the teaching that has this...
You will listen to only to benefit one's mental continuum.
It should be listened to only for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a great blessing.
So, but if you listen in that way, only in order to subdue your mind, then it has that special blessing. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, 그래다 고 단다 쇼야겐 참 단다니 렌데 게바제나 렌데 멜로바는 게바녜바네 넘바 손제부터 이제 영어답에 따와시바 까부지지 생각하고 세야 대이뭐요.
So we're looking at where we got to in the text. I thought we got up to this one. 준남분소 민바신. 준남분소 민바신.
그런 것도 많이 뭐 많이 안돼 이말 다 렌데지 그래 다나 렌데지 삼바도 제라도 삼바세야 저지 제 삼바텔라 랭에비소 랭 퍼체바세 그래 다 랭에서야 돼 주게발레 드베데반 좋아 이제 델레 동안 좋아 매바도 주무게발레 드베 동안 좋아 마도 대반 좋아 매바 다 델라는 렌데 녜바서 이버
So where we got to in the text, well, we're on the second point. We've already looked at the first point. This is the second point, which is the generating belief, faith of belief in karma, which is the root of all happiness and everything which is excellent. So within that there's a sort of general contemplating karma and its results in general, and then there are some other outlines. So we're looking at that first one, and within that you've got the actual reflecting on the karma in general, and we've got that far. Within that, it's got we have the way in which karma is definite. I don't know if everybody can find that on page 210 in the English. Then we've actually got to that section, and what that teaches is that from positive karma or positive actions comes happiness, and suffering can never arise from positive actions. And then from negative actions or from negative karma comes suffering, and happiness can never follow from these negative karma. No. Then with the second point, which is here it says the magnification of karma, how karma increases. This explains that even a very small positive action or positive karma can lead to huge results of happiness, to a huge result of happiness. And even a small negative action or negative karma can lead to a huge amount of suffering as a result. And the example that's given for the latter, if you look on page 211 where it says like a poison that has been ingested, that verse from the collection of indicative verses. So this is saying that even if you've only ingested a very small amount of poison, if you've only got a small amount of poison has entered inside you, then that can provoke a huge or lead to a huge amount of pain for you. So the example, that's the example for understanding how even a small negative karma can lead to so much suffering. And then with the positive karma, so even a small positive karma can lead to great positive results in terms of achieving one's own welfare and also achieving the welfare of others in future lives. And the example that's given for that is in the verse below that. Where it says, as when grain ripens into a bounty, even the creation of small millet. So when you plant grain in the ground, then even though the cause that you've planted, the grain that you've planted, might be very small, but it can lead to an abundant crop.
So the lechung and lechung junya teso monje chungwa monje loju tendela tene nge bache na imbare nge bache rengi chicheru roya tende yo yindu ene nge bache ba ne loba lunjele sonja loju da imbartan zonu sonde jumi loju teson la ta gore teson nge bache gore so imbar teyon lunjele nazi gawado te kavezi be babada mombada nyado rubanga jada yedanga jada shimbada longa ji chungwa ta ha ne that is le kana dimaje ne dewe hoji de du di de so no join bare teso ta ne le kana dibale de du dimajuya nge baje ya zonuni chungwe sela to seyi to nombo chungwe chungwe ta jin des imba da de le imba le gebi to je re ta de sombo chungya den de ge lo ju imba dan ta jin de long do zonuni do le ja ba so de ni ba ja ba dan le ja ba se domo po sim je no na 다 보대 니스 렌드 고 조조 차대 이제 요래 될 레자 봤어 요래 그때서 되게 바지서
Then we're looking at the verse that that paragraph just below there, below those two verses. So in general you can gain certainty about the way in which small causes can lead to great results, small positive actions can lead to great positive results and great happiness, and how small negative causes, negative karmas can lead to great negative or suffering results. You can gain that kind of certainty through reading the stories or accounts of events that have taken place in the past. So it mentions here that if you, to read about such events, read about such accounts, then if you look at the basis of discipline, and also the Sutra of the Wise and Foolish, and it also mentions the 100 Actions Sutra. So there was something Rinpoche said about the kana.
So maybe show the English part, you know. So
yeah.
So the first part, the person looking after animals, the joyful one. Then up to the balwa. What is balwa?
Frog.
That's crushed by the stick.
Yes.
And the swan and the fish and the turtle and the 500 turtles, the 500 pet and the farmers and the 500 ox. So this it's a story about mixture of white and black karma. The result, you have a mixture of happiness and suffering. Okay. This part showing that. The next part where wise and foolish, the stories come from that. The golden Deva and the Seri Langbotong. So those stories then shows that from the virtuous action you experience the result of happiness. So this part of the story shows that.
So the main point there is that the stories from the base of discipline show a mixture, and then the stories from the Sutra of the Wise and Foolish show just stories of how positive karma leads to great positive results. I didn't get that at all.
So this Sarik, so this, I was mentioning that there happens as a person born by the unceasing, golden coins come from the palm, and one at another. That, and then another story, one person from the well, whatever the person needs general wish, food and clothing, anything what the person wishes, the person gets from the well, from the well, the water well. So that's me saying that it came from charity, very small, say, very small substance or very small material. You made charity. The only thing that's done with the pure mind. Sincerely, you made charity, but actually, the charity what you made is from such a very small substance, material. You made charity, so result unimaginable. One experience, the karma result from that, from those karma.
Lombo, that long drug is on. Tenyig, Joa Don, you do one, Kanga Ser chatting. Then the J. Jumbade. The Tatayon, Remo, Sonje was only Chiba, Lomboji, you are in the tea, Gonyesu Yachi, La. Son serbo pabla padli zuba serbo jipu te padli zuba puwa tege devela tante nombo joa ganga se cha teni tante jumbi loju yore.
I got the first bit anyway. Amongst the 16 arhats, there's the one that's called the Sesbyu, so golden cow. Sesbyu. No. So when he was born, then in a sense, along with his birth, there came this two. Lambo is like two elephants, isn't it?
When he was born, 2 elephants was born at the same time.
So these elephants were born at the same time, and they all of their dung turned to gold.
Whatever the dung they make, it's everything gold.
Yeah, everything. It always turned to gold.
Gold.
And then all I get from the last bit was that he did this by doing some act of generosity. I didn't get it.
No. Usungdi di langboche sunyendelea. No, sensebudan.
Pabla.
No.
Pabla se yasho tsu.
Tsu pabla. No, sebuchi.
Sebuchi.
No.
The padli chuba se ta dushu rochi. Ko tumang yambachi.
아니.
텐데제 답게 세보 용야 체도 좋아해 말어.
발라.
발라.
좀 두저시.
나.
좀 두저시 위지는지.
텐데 두자요. 나 코노가 단다데 세보 용야 체도 세 주바지. 세보지.
발라.
발라.
No, 발라. No. So the no.
근데 될 때네 지스다 롬보. 좋아가가 세 차되냐.
No. So the Nitin Sifu, so the why when he was born, 2 elephants was also born, and all the carcass, all the dung, all the dungs are caca. Sorry, all the dungs are gold. All the dungs, all the dungs that come out with gold. See, that's because in the past, one of the past life of Nitin Sifu. During Buddhakashapa's time, you see, Buddhakashapa had outside of the house, there's an elephant figure, stone or whatever. There's elephant made, you see, elephant form outside the house. So then you see, the past life, and then Sepi, we see that during that time, as an offering to Buddhakashapa, he made a yellow. He used the pabla. He used the kind of substances, pabla, but it's a terrible smell. But he used this for the elephant, the outside elephant form, because it makes it a yellow color. So that was the main reason why he used this pabla. But it's a very terrible smell. So, so this was the cause. So this was the cause why they, received 2 elephants, and all their dongs are gold. All the dongs are gold.
이말이다. Kong tende Lombaji Joka say Chade de Yoyindu, and Jabu ten Trogote. And Koroya Gaton. And that's your malo, the Lombaja was. Say, and the Lombaja Mando, Koronselo Matonda, Lombo, Jabu until Mavacha, Salman Nubiso. Yokono till left. Then the thing some chip. That thing some chip, and that. Jaboge Yapuchemdo, a Tele rub the Jones, Gavado, Gone, rub the Joe. Rub the Jome Gavla, a Lombo, Yamdi left the yard. The Lombo Tange Momboyon, Telechedu, and they call Gomjayatas of Pache Young. Joe, and a Jumden should do a Tam Gosse loves. And Dan Alagoya Mendoza love you. Salman loves
So he had these two elephants like that, Sibiu, and the king of that land came to hear of that and called Sibiu called him to come and see him and told him that when he went he should leave the two elephants behind. So what happened was that he left them behind. Sibiu left the two elephants behind and went out. And after he'd gone, then the elephants sank into the ground, and eventually, returned to him. Were back by his side again. And this happened 3 times. So the king, each time he didn't get the success that he wanted. So eventually, Sibiu made up his mind that he wanted to take ordination, take vows, and so he did that.
So he was bothered by king all the time. So then, because the elephant, so then he thought he decided to take ordination.
Okay. So then he took ordination, and the having the elephants around all the time, he felt was an obstacle to practice, and so he went up to the Buddha to ask
because so many people come to see the elephant. So then it becomes the obstacle for his meditation practice.
So he went up to the Buddha to tell him about this and ask him what to do, and the Buddha told him that what he should do is just say to them, "Now I don't need you anymore." And so he said that, and as a result, they sort of like sunk into the ground and disappeared
in the ground.
Disappeared into the ground.
The tele and long someone perchegres, and so much. That's someone coron the Bakari on the Temato Yomara. The long someone somebody Joa that in the Shotra Momboji Joa Yendu, and long than percheg.
Now, the Buddha himself taught an example for how it is that karma increases in that way. So at that time, there was he explained it in terms of the Niruddha tree. I think is mentioned in the text. Anyway, the seed. This is the seed from which this grows is something which is about the size of a mustard seed.
Before that, people do not believe what Buddha explained. From small cause, unimaginable result rises. People, what Buddha explained, people could not believe that Buddha explained the example, external example. The Buddha gave external example to understand the karma, from such a small cause, huge result, arises. So then gave the wood, the tree, not to the, but to give this example. Yeah.
So the seed for that tree is only the size of a mustard seed, and yet when it grows, it becomes this huge tree under the shade of which you can fit 500 carts. So this is an example of how a small cause leads to a huge result in the external world. And like there is, in the same way, like there is this kind of huge result coming from a small cause in the external world, also on the internal level, there's actually even more of this kind of increase, or you have an even very much huger way of increasing, getting a huge result coming from even just a very small cause. So now the difference is that with the external an external object, then you get the result coming according to whatever the ability or the potential is of that cause. But
that much the amount of result from that capacity that city has.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got that kind of limitation on with the external cause and effect, according to just whatever that seed's potential is. But with the internal causes, with karma, then you when we take into account the attitude and the action, and so forth, then you have the possibility. It's because of that you have the possibility of such a huge and even huger result, a much greater, result. A much greater result coming.
Lombalone da Turim Song Yoro. In the Turim del Turim Tam Hadasaya the So and then the Roji Kana Mandova Sunyag Turim de Tabujona Turim Tawa Song Yore. Da Choa said the Rojanya Dogi Jonam Sonjum de Jebanone Teta Jeba Jejon. 제정의 초가 소요를 델레 냠바 답죠나는 초가 냠바스 소바스야다 소바 농소도 만지바세대야 일단 농소가세야 되는 송대야 저러 그다 소바 주비도 녀모마든 리비고네 소바 주바이나 다 농소 차대 요래 인데 근데 따바 지대배 온다고 따와서나 렌들지 집에 따와 이제다 그리고 somna 대바 따와 된다고 따와 다 젤레스 인다 된다 따와 젤레다 따와도 많이 맞지 레좀들이 따와 요대하다 고조 대바 요대하 된지 요이나 아마 좀 용수 줘봐 답을 답으로 마저나야 마저원이나 근데 럴제로 그래서 선발이 이제는다 따와 많이 한번 인자 냐발도 제가 말해서 이말다 주점도 좋아도 좋았던데 냐배 오게 럴제 달로지는 이말 달로제가 선발해지.
So now, having taken vows, taken some kind of ordination, then one needs to keep or guard one's morality. So then, actually, I should tell you what we're looking at now. It's the page 211, where it says down near the bottom, where it says, "Furthermore, there are those who have partially lapsed in these four things: ethical discipline, rituals, livelihood, philosophical view." So this is what we're looking at the moment. So where it says ethical discipline or morality, this means that for that to be pure in this context, it means not to have committed the naturally unspeakable or negative actions, not have committed those. Then where it says rituals, this is to do with the Buddha's instructions on the way in which one should behave when coming and going and so forth. So to have that pure would mean to not to have committed any fault on that level. Then when it says livelihood, that would refer, for example, to the 5 types of wrong livelihood, not to have committed those or not to live by those. So to have that pure would mean that you wouldn't have committed any of those 5. And when it says philosophical view, actually in the Tibetan Dawa, it's
so the livelihood not mixed with the 5 wrong livelihood. So livelihood means not mixed with the 5 wrong livelihood. So when we obtain means of living, if you obtain means of living with the delusion, then that gets mixed with the wrong livelihood. So much better, much simplified.
That's okay, thank you. Then
so also do you say choka? Did you mention about choka?
For choka, I mentioned that the Buddha gave instructions on how to conduct oneself when you're coming and going and so forth.
So if you degenerate from that.
So yeah, not degenerate from that. So then where it says philosophical view in the Tibetan is dawa, so maybe just view is good enough, because here what that means is the faith of belief in the sorry, this is talking about the correct worldly view, which means having the faith of belief in the karmic cause and its results. And it also that's also Jidimbe Yandabe Dawa. So also under this worldly view is included having faith in the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, in the 3 jewels. So what it's saying here is that even though the first 3 might not be exactly perfect, so those might have degenerated. But if you, if the 4th, the view is pure, if that's not degenerated, then you wouldn't be born in the hell realms. Instead, you would be born as a naga.
좀 내가 단지 좀 너도 보도 보마다 대다 세마지 좋아졌다. 또 말면 라나 좀 내가 주네 거나 쟤네 거나 좀 내가 더 건달에 벌써 쉬는 거라 라도서 줄여다 와 연습마다 좋아하냐면 줄여냐면 연습 맞아. 내가 따와요 좀물지 돼. 선생님하고 너는 매제 심으면 전년도 저한테 시송소. 맞다. 대형 너 이제 점소서야 돼. 좀 내는 거 좋아시. 가봐 동보 자용을 갑다. 다 가서 손제 동안에 동보 고관지 있어야 되더라. 동보 고관지 님바세 또 소마우소 집어셔셔도 같이. 예, 고관지 배울 갑다 봐. 너도 보면 뉴뉴제 코로요 코뉴뉴이. 다 된서네. 세마지 봐. 종가 점도 같은데도 그 가르쳐 그래. 요 가래이 나서 좀 내는 쉬도 좀 내는 게 당이 들어서 저전도 좋아도 소화 요소도 뭐 맞지 이나요 내내 시제 따와 정보지 돼요 인도 대냐와가 맞지 남한테 냠비 너도 제소 말해서
Now we're looking at this quote at this starts off at the bottom of page 211, the questions of the Naga kings of the ocean. So That's what we're looking at the moment. So this is describing how this Naga king went to the Buddha and observed, or anyway, explained how it was that at the beginning of the Aeon, at the time of Kojik, the Buddha Kojik, the Krakujanda, that there were very few Nagas. Anyway, Nagas and their sons and daughters. Okay, that there were very few of them, and also that his following or his retinue was also quite few, and that now it seemed that the number of Nagas and their sons and daughters was numberless, and that also his retinue was also numberless, and so he asked why that was, and so it was in response to this that the Buddha explained how it is that by keeping the pure view, even if the first of those three are not exactly so pure, even if those have degenerated, that one could be born as a Naga and not as a hell being. But I think that there was, she made some kind of clarification about the view. Not just having faith, but also actually practicing accordingly. Did Rinpoche say that?
So, no, Kava Tambosun, no Koajig, Kava Tambo.
Kaba Tambo Chagbe Kapta, Jesus, Kwanji Pipi Kap. Because you don't get Tambo.
So when the very first era, when the very first era starts, that time, and when the very first, from the 1000 Buddha, the very first Buddha, Kojik, when it happened, then there were only a few Nagas. Then Shaktu, then Kashapa, then the fourth Buddha. So now there's so many, numberless Nagas, uncountable, happened to why it's happened to us Buddha. That's due to have, degenerated morality in the past, but not degenerated the right view, the faith to the cause and effect, and to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, the right view, so they're not degenerated. So they're born because that born as a Naga, not born in the hell realm, but born in Naga.
Then Toman Kwanji get them by the Chimbado Radujo, Chimbado Rajo, Shivata Kubji, Tomba set to them by the Chivata Reshit. Tomba also with them by the Chivata Jesut. Dajatom with them by the Chivata Gogo, Chuado, Toado, Tujem, Yambe, Onge, Lochi by the Chivan Jola, Rarita Manyan and Digis on Corjet, Lejoba Nam, Turin and Lochi was also. 저 대다기 저 마다 저 템바데 지치 비서만 많이 오는데 심비들 하도 매체 가봐서면 총재가 대다기 템바 대전에 쇼바나 마도 바 탐제 좀 양해야 된다고 하셔도 임버다 침바도 랍도 좋아 로제 다기 주전도 좋아도 소환 양배 오게 로제야 돼 또뭐 고안지 그때 말라 제가 더 구주고지 제가 진지 세연도 제가 급주고지 또 제가래라 몸자요 들어가서 라트 제가래서 세트부게 때마다 제가 다 레시 네 사진이 봐다 숨바 오송게 때마다 제가 다 지하죠 다자에 또 때마다 제가 다 고고 라트 제가래서 다너 내 또만 양에는 되지서요 저림다고 맞잖아. 알려드리려고 이나요 대다단다 다 삼바도 좋아하는 게 너네 좋아 다보 맞죠 오게 알려드리버려 이나요 삼바 템바는 이집에 삼바 마냥배 오게 다 템바는 이집아 그래서 이제 좀 내는지 다른 템바다 레좀 돼서다 이시제 대봐 마냥바지 근데 옆에 온게 늘리야 심부네 나도 매지 다 마음바나 한다 가서 손제 또 Tendage Renla, that's a junior the same Jeba Yena and Lam Yen Lam the Sonja, Jene Sonjego Yorhamado, Yena Teje, and Gavamanyamachi, children's on Yam Lujiba Yenayo, Sonje on get Dembala, Reda, Dragon Becomotom, Yomo, Manipo Dragon Becomotom Progress.
So then we're looking at the middle paragraph on page 212 and around there. So this is talking about how the explanation of how it is that at the time of the first Buddha, Kanakumuni, so these numbers are correct anyway because one chewa is equal to 100 boom or 100 lak. So anyway, at the time of the Krakuchanda, there were 980 million beings who had entered into the, who'd left the household and gone forth, or become monks and nuns.
To the ordination of renunciation.
Took the ordination of renunciation, and had kept the view correctly, but had a degeneration in the other three, and so Rinpoche sort of like clarified that these four fit into two groups. When we talk about the view, that's to do with the attitude, and then with the first three, that's the what we call it, the joa, or the actual action, or sort of like activity. So due to having not degenerated the attitude of which is the view, but having degenerated the activities, which is the first three, then 980 million of those who'd taken the ordination of the monk and nun were born as Nagas at the time of Krakuchanda, and then at the time of Kanakumuni, 640 million, at the time of Kashyapa, 800 million, and then this is also going on and will happen during the time of Buddha Shakyamuni. It mentions the number 990 million who either have been or will be born as Nagas due to having again taken ordination as monks and nuns and kept the attitude pure, the view pure, and nevertheless allowed the other three to degenerate. So it's explained that having been born as Nagas, they would be after that life they would be born as humans and gods. And then it says it quite clearly on the text, I think, but I couldn't understand Rinpoche's explanation of what happens after they become humans and gods. They're born as humans and
gods. So as mentioned here, even after Buddha passed away, then those who are engaged in these four surroundings, the male, female are living full ordination. Then the third is about male, female to engage in the karma. Then by degeneration in morality, get born Naga. So due to the impure action, but having the attitude not degenerated, having faith to the teaching of the Buddha. So you do that, born Naga, born as Naga, after death born as Naga. Then after that, born as born as Deva human beings. So those beings, then during this fortunate eon where 1,000 Buddha descend, you see, during this time, then they will be liberated. They will achieve liberation from samsara during that time. But those who generate bodhicitta, then they will achieve so they will achieve enlightenment during this fortunate eon. During this 1,000 rest of 1,000 Buddha, rest of 1,000 Buddha descending. During that time, those who able to generate bodhicitta will become enlightened. Those who are unable to generate bodhicitta, they will achieve this sorrowless state.
Rita, 대체를 간나게 내 처음에 드마지 지서는 내도 전부 접하는 게 받는 버전의 교회에 처음은 아주 루바다 되게 처음에 좀 뽕하는 매벌 자대 님말이다 짐센데서 삼네 내 간나게 되거든 단 류도 드마지 냠불레 비그레스 나서는 류가와 렘나 드마님도 렘다 그러고 된 노시 내 간나게 내 처음에 이나요 그러다 냠불레 되그레 근데 얘가 근데 내가 뭐가 처음 내죠 봉지도 붙여야 개와 처음이지 있나요 내 드롭지도 붙여야 근데 이제 lap고 그래서 소말
Then having thought about those those reasons, explaining how it is that even the small results, small causes lead to great results, then and about how it is that even the subtlest positive action or positive karma accompanies one, just like the shadow accompanying the body, the shadow following the body, then to make sure that did I say positive karma? Anyway, with the positive, even the slightest positive karma, it accompanies one just like the shadow of the body, therefore making up one's mind to engage in even the slightest or the most subtle positive karma. And since even the subtlest negative karma also accompanies one, just like the shadow following the body, to avoid even the slightest negative karma. So we'll stop there and please put into the practice what has been taught.
No. Nama So today's the Tibetan tent, those of commitment to this offering and those who would like to collect merit purified by doing this offering. So going to do a brief Guru Puja, it's offering. So those who are able to stay, they can stay. Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Be, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Be, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Masenje Gwenje Dunje Jere Danye Lama Lai Senje Danje Lama Lai Govan Chola Govaraja Masenje Gwenje Dunje Jere Danye Lama Lai Senje Damje Lama Lai Govan Chola Govaraja Masenje Gwenje Dunje Jere Danye Lama Lai Senja Damje Lama Laye Govan Chola Govaraja Masenja Tama Jeje Dundo Nyu La Nyua Nyua Yanda Sanje Lama Laye Govan Undoje Masenja Damje Dunga Le Dal Deje Sangje Je Sala Govaraja Teje Do Lam Sama Lama Laye Nenj Yanzo Lama Yenje 我愿得见我了着你拉玛拉刚的萨别古了我悄悄这边的这见了呗大巴扎将把些云点的快别接把不送走把了就说嘛我也写了那把那这咱就这那把这咱这这把真这把这把那能有我这什么我也得到也没老杨把棍上指的这边我让我们蹲这边用这样度过把上准备的当我们为人间这点之间年到这边的看这圣诞早为了参加关键我呢南方我们这边给了现在常年中国着茶叶这样把年上多这干为龙子可高当的这个松树三多变些乌浪子多个家当多这张望现在常年过的大家说的一家马家连家的东这边家那么人家经济这些了在大家那些前边人的我在东巴家在那爱国为我多些见到自己这边碰碰难当这些看下有些姐姐早就在那讲究三帮怕不着这你的这段也了这边红包我在浙江的这上我几点把那些几点大哥人些我家老妈也都见过了子上街张三把我刚着点上家子过内住的大哥送多些送在婚夜我在家里让些奶奶一些把那见到也没点把second stanza of invocation. O ye che namo ya ra do ye da ya na ye do Ba Have ting tang the Bodhisattva, not ting tang the Sanje Chang Jo Sangpa Gun, Tala Gomba Zedo Zada, Nan Zedo Jeshe, Jive to Denin, Anjanya Bachi Jeba, Zato Sun Gomba, Anjotan in a Zebe, Jatana Lana Mea Tamba, Rangajita Soya, Tanjutamba Malison, Amado Ananda Erla, Mado Ananda. Uma Jimba Unje, Janyang, Dela, Sanga Janju Samba Gun, Tala Gomba. Ananda Doja Shia to the Sunday, Chanjanya Bachi Barata, to the Gamana, Jotan, Hajatana Namea Tamada, Ejawaji, Rangajita Soya, Tajuta, Vamaleson, Madawana, Madawana, Umachima, Dela, Sanga Janju Samba, Dalagamba, Ananda Doja Shia, Janya Bachi Barata, to the Gamana, Jotan, Jasnala Namea Tamada. Rangajita Soya, Jetamamalasa, Madawananda, Umachima, Janyang and Oya Dame Dene Minga Debele, Jeta Yera Jiji, Toja Jeten Jenga Juzenji, Shazelin Jimin Jetomban. Chanara Jetema Tanda Yang Amela Jejin Jebadam Je Dega Jian Chevia Nanga Alad Sambata Beyero. 我因不着见的君子不知的大因着的本的功德，皆大因着内当白为之三界具界着我度。这个拉给界名啊样所住王给界为三毛多。大家宝宝基金在的把言恩明的大不了去做的，大这边能给他给别做个定什点阶段了嘛也，才他工作这面接在呢，送着都多讲哦。我已经不过有我们上边阿婆，我这个在去我们在这个。接着的个有个是叫我是沙罗瓦波罗怎么来呢？波浪这张这么年了，当六八我要当个些当当这，这么个这么年到什么这也是我把三个钱都这也把么不要老多个老人不这那怎么人不这，路不人不这，浪不人不这，大家人不这，马不人不这，的钱不也不，干嘛这嘛路嘛卡拉嘛面多嘛。特别嘛，那什么这些嘛，你嘛大娃人不这样多，才来那把就一家子，我做老大没也把这不从早晚嘛，早晚没把这些，大家家早晚早就不得去，不然那么怎么那了，我就我见这边对去做做现在，什么叫那个他当年别那人这老头早晚准备过年这件事情，老多做。那么多公交人不见那么什么了，超大是搞出去吧？看大概就7年了多少？他当马上叫他们这7年了，每个半年上的那叫托孙定，那他们白个新疆了，那是当女的搞吧？新疆了多少？10年了，个万年没六月从这个白个新疆嘛，那边那的那都就了，叫吧7年了多少？今天那个把这3年我写完7年了多，那么多公交人不见那么说了，超这个就吧？看大概就7年了多少？他当马上叫他们10年了，每个半年上的。人家托孙定，那他们白个新疆了，那女的搞吧7年了多少？新疆了个万年没六月从这个白个新疆嘛，那边那的那都就来叫吧7年了，眼前那把这7年吧是吧7年了多少？那么大公交人不见那么从了，上这个就。现在大概就7年了多少？他当马上就他别7年了嘛，个半年送的，那就托孙定，那他们白个新疆了，那是当女的搞吧7年了。7年了，个半年没六月从这个白个新疆嘛，那都就来叫吧7年了多。今那个把这7年吧是吧新疆了多少？一大忙个人那们这那个那呀大呀呗，推什么现在工作用我就通常都是这么代表现起来的这么这边把这边都把马来中间他们看这个边都叫老上了，建设工作，那么是叫了个人个边工钱说完的了，这没见到把这个到东忙我叫到往都也这么代表现起来的这么这把这边都把马来中间上面的看这个边都叫了，建设工作那么是叫了个人个边工钱说完的了，这没见到把这东忙都说我叫到往都也这么这边现起来。这边把这边都把马来中间上面的看这个边都叫了上建设工作，那么是叫了个人个边工钱说完的了，这没见到吧？他都忙我这张多说对什么现在工作用我那么人不知道说完的说完的就人家了多说，我来买贵这人都就能我这当这边捐包那些人家他们这有路上了兄弟，才那个话他妈没办法300对的这当这包子，本来那么过来的话送这包土这包嘛在你们就完了说吧，都那么了这边。对对的，他们俺这东西，我包括他不搞，他们真的起来从在上在他旅长上位阶那些进度就，他从那了说吧，都这边人家，那本来那么各种都也知道，这那这他们这个旅什么什么的，这本来那么叫我都去玩了，就。原来就那转点叫做这，忙着那我做这用事，我们先把土往一边接，那点都把这拉说完的。当的那的，我这西边老马东边我边原的酒店吧，马来家边动作就这，他这给为下了说完。我说来到路前做的当，要当居民我当女婿，听你就算这当去给别都这准备做了说完的。3节上面准备毛都为毛人都给你端着吧，这些浪上之前东巴也讲过推荐讲了说完。都见到就得公家买别找我忙不啦，家外下把你往住这边，讲过都这讲了说完的。看看爸爸不过就怎么样，大家说那心多灵啊呗，讲过都这讲了说完的。 Yang de colone, Taga Jojo, Tabe Jogale, Tamatu Jendo, and Jebe, Jango Duja, Jala Soa. Nga Jeje La Nam de Sharing Aya Sambata, Chong Bora Shin Chosum Je, Daniel Lama Jola Soa. Jero Legend, Jingo Golo, Jebe Daniel, Jaja Doje, Zembe, Sun Jotan Bagolas. Temelian Jagabe Robata, I met in your Gunja Gunjeta, Tomata, Guza, Danje, Echan. Lama, Dama, Bara zo yen jene lama jene yeda jene ganro jonde tene sonde changju ba do jeme ja jeme zowe te dang ba do jime ta yang do je ja jue song ze la e se mun zhe gun zo den je zhou ze bara zo te dara le yesumo yeso wa ya ta be te la me ya go zo to de ya ne nama Kamaraya tenga soirmedai jara tene yandanye ne mo yerme yada che jara yate ba le blessing talk. Invocation. Om Eight-line prayer. Do you have? Spring Queen. Rune Kundu Yeve Kajene Chaje Pema Reven Deva Che Najama Tonala Jaba Ala la 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 wo aye a arale wo eteme ganrazun Seve Jala Legan Chabadan Jatan Bawadan Najama Agadwadan Gandoma Gula Dani Zohand Nyaje Gazaba Mojoda Gandazo Dagadon Deju Dejin Lola Alega Dejin Dalat Aya arale evo ateme kanro som anje eteve zelale bawa tane nanjo ma akando tane kanro ma kula tane soande tamba je de jambang be gado to ma ye te je jawa me je de janja aju je chuga onane wa aya arale evo ateme kanro som anje eteve zelale Wadajan Shabatan Jatanga Bavatan and Joma, Kundodan, Ekandroma, Guladan, and so on. Pemajo, Salaja, Jabi, Jamago, the Vaye, Seve, Chinwa, you Jovan, Ala la la, Aya, Arale, Evo, Megando, Tomande, Tevela, Yabatan Jatanga Bavatan, and Joma, Akandratan, Ekandroma, Guladan, and so on. Pavya Soja Kune Tonwata, Tinya Duten, Soja Jebaye, Jujambaye, Roye, Temprazu, Ala la, Aya Arale, Evo, Megando Tuna, Tevezela, Levanzo, Rinpoche's long life prayer, page 30. So we can can be read in English. The element of life of all the victorious ones, equal in number to the atoms of the ocean, in the magical dance of the youthful endowed with the body. Example. Please immort the assembly deities of the inquest. Please guide with having control over the budget life. You are the Lord of Dharma, with your incomparable inimitable wisdom and good heart, without fear spreading the teaching of the victorious one, who generate joy in the noble land, extensive learning. You are Savior of infinite beings, to be subdued, have subtle, acceptable. In connection with the three qualities learned, pure and good heart, according to the disposition of the minds of the merit transcriminating being, defeating the sleep of ignorance of the three realms of body. May you, the Supreme Holy, may have stable life. The elegant majesty who protects the earth with the melody of the three gods. The great mountain of immovable circumstantial, playing as one which is with the hundred spokes of enemy. Amongst the ranks of the
holy beings
have stable life. In the great sphere of
space, isolation from obstructive contact, the mentally fabricated science, illuminating sun of analysis and fixed meditation,
uncorrupted pure contact without the May you, the Supreme Being, who revealed the pure path, have stable life. May you wish fulfilling standards of service, hosting the banner of victories, expression of teaching people. May you hold it with a stable and undiscouraged head and fulfill the hopes of the all-fortunate transcendental being. Due to the blessings of the truth and good, may you protect us.
Your rest be completely and immediately fulfilled.
So, we're going to start the Siksamakala. To fulfill the holy wishes of His Holiness Lama, as well as Jebje Chuden Rinpoche's all the virtuous friends, and then pass by all the obstacles to receive all the fundings for the complete funding for the whole entire 550 meter statue, and all needs fundings to continue to support the Sangha, East and West. There's different national Sangha, and to build the monasteries in different parts of the world, to preserve Dharma, spread Dharma for the sentient beings, and as well as to build the holy objects in different parts of the world, and to do social service in different parts of the world, and to be able to lead, to be able to cause through the social service to generate good heart in the hearts of the sentient beings who receive the social service, as well as all the land mission Buddha here, so to be most beneficial to sentient beings, to generate faith in the karma and the triple gems, and as well as to cause general bodhicitta in everyone's heart, in all sentient beings' heart, and particularly able to spread Lama Tsongkhapa's complete the standards teaching unified Sutantra in the hearts of all sentient beings, and all the projects here to be succeed as quick as possible. Then all the rest of the centers, meditation centers in the United States, then different parts of the world, the same, to be most beneficial for sentient beings in a similar way. By receiving all the needs for all the projects of each center to succeed and to be most beneficial for sentient beings. The whole conclusion then to generate bodhicitta in everyone's heart, and in that way then everybody they live their life only benefiting each other, no harm, and only create a cause of enlightenment, and that way to bring perfect peace and happiness in this world. Then all the war, famine, disease, torture, poverty, sicknesses, and dangers, fire, water, earthquakes, all these things, wherever it is happening, to be stopped immediately, and may nobody in this world experience forever. So for all that, dedicate. dedicated the merits we have collected in the particular these prayers and the merits we collected during these sessions. O ni de jere ze la cha zang do sha tu dang ze be na ya kan ne na bo chen ba da ge ne de du je jin jian na ba jian ye ba zhe ge ba ge zhang ba jian da ma zhang ba ren da de ye ba da ba dan de zong je zang ba de jian sha ba chen de zhang ba zhe da ba chen ne jia ba na da zhe e zhe zang da ba wo le da ba chen do ra ye le ba zhe ge ji me je jia ba ge da de an ta sa me ge nga ju zhe je do ga nga ye o la jian xin le zhen ne da ma le zhe be ya ba da zhang zhe ba la cha da zang ge da ba nian ba song ba da gong zhe e ba nian ba这包了个大真难的，今天把这当这些话当这的，多说老马公婆也没了，等你给外给对这大概是这当这些，你妈妈来是吧？说公婆老妈也没了，等你给外给对大概是这当这些，把这么来是。老妈公婆也没了，等你给外给对这大概是这当这些，你妈妈来是吧？说公婆老妈也没了，等你给外。大概是这当这些，把这么来是吧？说老妈公婆也没了，你给外给对这大概是这当这些，你妈妈来。公婆老妈也没了，那个外给对这样的，哎呀，我说给我的也是那工作大，给我的这么的这么大，对，感觉自己那么根本，说是这那么些人别在白了，我也因为现在大把生意讲我是不有就做了买是那多的，特别各家钱把车子公安把结尾这钱别人家把那这老板给他挣的这些，俺这个把这家把这那个那不有的了，我这这把到我这边的这嘛这把没挣那边这边那不能这自然那个，现在这个这到原来咱看到也这边的，不过我这边那边这就我他说就在看外头，大把那老板跟人这边，现在家我那没把那老板把这家用这边工作钱这个老板跟着什么老多我这不自己这样这不能这么这样这么要，像那不这边是那这要把这边人家看了要不这个都不能这都把就是了，他们个不这了这那买这把子了这个这个把这个钱这咱们把这边买也找不到。我那边这么这边嘛，他妈些讲我这个这几个类似那么多嘛，给不知道这咱把这个讲的那个，咱们家把这样什么这个那把这不这个不是这个那就那这个嘛，那不这些那个不来些这个那这那就是说，那么这那这把想把它就没几这个但那不来这边根本那样这个不多把这些事情我就知道多，怎么知道这把人啊到外里人家这个我们来这么当就来今天人家这完了啊，得帮着他们不然。就跟着这马说家莫写在这说嘛，这节目别忘了真的那他把没把牛多些说，等的那个罗那这没培训多这真把些么，这个的全都把这几个这些真把这些大多。这也真是难给健康些，难给他们在这些马路，也这边就这新港股，也把干把扩大接了，也对边个送到咱这，今年间到来这些，说完这边南郊包了这，感觉跟这对家马路着。阿拉送到这俺当前，这那俺当这边多嘛。半天马说叫莫拉不也，三节单把双节节走，乱着多家大金家，谁说多把多家这边，他三家边电双节莫拉，高三个把前边家子，大双南节这当顿别顿，这大三把一线这把，那顿给做把做这边做，你我是。今天这format kan lite format ja format kan ja tum be ngun de ma le ba de da la da de ma je ba zo je so me mo je so ngun de la ma zu je ja kan la kan do xin ye do就到的么我这正在边真见了嘛那了这不拉玛三界拉玛居得见拉玛跟对的关节结果拉玛的拉玛那了这不